Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Today is deadline day. The transfer window ends at 11 PM today, the 31st of August. And obviously it's a big day. All the transfers, all the last minute transfers happen, all the clubs panicking. Are we going to get the deal in? Are we going to get this guy out the club? Are we going to get him over the line? And obviously Chelsea have been trying to get two transfers over the last week, really, over the line, and today is make or break. Are they going to sign? They're not going to sign. There's a lot of players looking potentially like they could leave, and then some getting contracts extended. So we're going to start off with, as we switch over here, Nizar Kinzella. He's a very reputable Chelsea journalist, and he knows everything what's going on right now. So his first one here, Sevilla director Monkey has revealed in a press conference that Chelsea made an offer for Kounde. It did not satisfy. And then they set the terms, thought to be 65 million euros, and a deadline, the 20th of August, 11 days ago. Now Sevilla will only accept the release clause for him, which is 80 million euros. That is not what you love to hear when you're trying to get this guy over the line today. Next one, per Jacob Steinberg, another Chelsea reputable journalist, deal currently off for Saul Niguez. Chelsea never responded to Atletico Madrid's offer after they set out their terms. Jules Kounde was a bigger priority for Chelsea, so let's see there. Expect news shortly on him. That's this one. And then thirdly, I expect Loftus-Cheek will stay after this news. Don't know what. Oh, this one. He is happy, or he is referring to the one before. He's happy to try and fight for his place. Tuchel has described him as like Ballack. Michael Ballack, obviously Chelsea legend, German in the past. This is interesting. I'm glad that Loftus-Cheek is staying. Roma were interested. Lazio were interested. A lot of interest from Europe. Italy especially. Obviously this one talking about Saul Niguez. We've got a few more on Saul Niguez. That is bad news, but some of these are good news. Here, Chelsea viewed as only destination for player. Suspense until the end. Atletico Madrid were interested in Pablo Sarabia from PSG, who played for... Who was it before? Was it Sevilla before us? Before PSG, Pablo Sarabia played in Spain. I have a feeling it was Sevilla. Anyway, Atletico were interested in bringing him to Atletico... I'm getting mixed up with Atletico Madrid and Sevilla now because of Kounde and Saul. Saul is leaving, or he wants to leave. Atletico are happy to let him leave. Atletico Madrid looking for Pablo Sarabia as a kind of replacement, but Pablo Sarabia to PSG is off. Right, let me read you out some of this so I can actually just... I don't know what's going on. Diego Simeone's side are willing to let him go, but they need to bring in a new player, not in the midfield or defence, but in the attack to let Saul make a move elsewhere. The feeling within the Wanda Metropolitana is that Saul will continue where he is, while the West London club in Chelsea believe he can join them on a loan deal. AS's title states suspense until the end, suggesting they are unclear as to what will happen in the future. Earlier today, Sports Witness reported Chelsea only have a slim chance to sign Saul since he's most likely to continue at Atletico. Then another one I found earlier on from the Chelsea Chronicle. Report, 26-year-old changes his mind about joining Chelsea at the last minute. Now wants to sign. This is obviously today, deadline day. Chelsea have reportedly managed to persuade Saul Niguez he'll be offered the chance at regular football if he leaves Atletico Madrid. This is according to 90 Min, who claim Saul's head has been turned by the Blues, convincing speech about earning a fair crack within Thomas Tuchel's team. He was being brought in, obviously, Saul Niguez as a fourth choice midfielder, with Kante and Jorginho being the first choice pairing, Matteo Kovacic being the third choice player. But then obviously if one that gets injured, then we've got no backups, which is not what you want at this game. The game is the game, but you don't want no backup if one is injured, and N'Golo Kante is often injured. So Saul Niguez, obviously we've spoken about this before, but he wasn't too sure if he was going to be getting first team football often. It looks like his head has been turned. We'll go on to this one. Another one on Saul Niguez. There are still many possibilities that Saul will go to Chelsea from Atletico Universe, but from El Chiringuito, which obviously here reliable will know, Chiringuito, so probably not, but you never know. I'm pretty sure they broke the news that Messi was leaving or something like that. They broke the news of something big. Another one here on Jules Kounde this time. Real Madrid deal. Chelsea major transfer blow as Florentino Perez makes deadline day move. Now, lots of English fans don't like Florentino Perez, and it's looking like we're going to hate him even more. We haven't been able to get Jules Kounde over the line, as Nazar Kinsella said here. We made an offer, it did not satisfy. Then they set terms 65 million euros for the 20th of August. But now we're only... they're only holding out for the release clause of 80 million. And it looks like Real Madrid president Florentino Perez could be about to hijack Chelsea's transfer plans by signing Jules Kounde. He's been strongly linked with a move to Chelsea, but obviously we held it. We were trying to be too, what's the word? We were holding out for too long. Blues boss Thomas Tuchel's favours and five-man defence. Blah, blah, blah. Negotiations are ongoing, but according to Spanish outlet Onda Cero, Perez's Real could be about to jump in at the 11th hour. This summer, Real have lost influential defenders Sergio Ramos and Rafael Varane. They have gained David Alaba, but who plays alongside David Alaba? Oh, it says it here. I don't know. But David Alaba and Jules Kounde could be a solid defence, I can't lie. They're a bit short, but solid defence. Well, I'm just going to quickly make myself a little bit bigger so you can see me better. Jules Kounde was left out of the Saturday's draw with Elche as he refused to go to the squad and asked to be left at home because he wants Chelsea. But I'm sure he's not going to be disappointed with Real Madrid. Next, I've got to try and find this tweet. I saw it earlier. Obviously, Callum Hudson-Odoi, he's staying. It's clear that he wants the Dortmund loan, but Chelsea have the luxury of doing what they want. We want Hudson-Odoi to stay, and he will stay. Oh, I've got to find this somewhere. Dujon Sterling has joined Blackpool, not Blackburn, Blackpool, the orange one. I've got to find this. It's on Andreas Christensen. It was somewhere. How far on? Oh, Tino Angerin, he's joining Lokomotiv Moscow on loan. It's not been announced yet. There's a 17 million buyout clause. No, that's not what I heard, Nizar. I heard that there was a 17 million pound option to buy on the loan move, and then a 34 million pound buyback clause in the future. Obviously, Danny Drinkwater to Reading. This is a transfer news update on just Nizar Kinsella's tweets. Elias Mariba is joining RB Leipzig. Here we go. Not Chelsea. Bit frustrated with that one. Oh, come on. Oh, Timmy Bakayoko has joined AC Milan on a 2-year loan move with an option to buy, I'm pretty sure. 20 million euros. That's pretty good. Oh, that's not it. I don't know where it is. It was somewhere. This is not the content you want to be watching. Me scrolling through his Arkinsella's tweets. I can't find it. But it's on Andreas Christensen extending his contract. But Chelsea are worried about the long-term future of our defence. If you look at it, Tony Rudiger, he's like, 28? Christensen, 25, 26. Azpilicueta alongside the 30. Thiago Silva, like 35, 36. And that's all our centre-backs. None of them are below 25. Unless, Christensen, is he 25 or 26? Just seen here, Ross Barkley is trending. Wonder what that's for. Possible loan moves. Nothing particularly interesting. I don't know. Ross Barkley, he's not going to stay, is he? Is he going to stay? What's he going to do at Chelsea? I don't know. Anyway, I did think we'd see more loan exits, but obviously we haven't done that. Andreas Christensen. There's no centre halves below 25. That's why we want to bring in Jules Kounde. But as Chelsea like to do business, if we can't get our first choice, we're not going to go for a second choice. We're going to hold out for the first choice. until we finally get them. Even if we get him in January or 3 years later, we're holding out for the first choice. And then during that time, we can fill in with youngsters. Ethan Ampadu, Malang Sarr, they can all fit in for the time being. That is all today. Hope you enjoyed it. Enjoyed deadline day. It is a bit of a madness. It is a bit crazy. It's got me all... I've been waiting for big breakthroughs all day and nothing's really happened. Just been Kounde off, Saul off, loans maybe, Hudson Odoi staying, Christensen contract extension. Anyway, the biggest one I've seen all day is Real Madrid going in for Jules Kounde, which is not good news. That's not what you want. But thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe. Goodbye.